talked to Ivan Reitman, the director of Ghostbusters and a million other movies. What was that like?
Was he nice?
It was, you get to a point in this job where it's like you don't get the starry-eyed, you don't do the slight fanboy thing, but inside I was like, oh my god, Ivan Reitman, and I didn't know he was going to be there in advance. So I sent out the call like really quickly to everybody. I'm like, guys, Ivan Reitman's here. I'm going to have a chance to talk to him. Questions?
Wait, who'd you call?
I put in. Oh god.
So what did Ivan say?
Hansen.
Well, I mean, actually, I asked him both of your questions.
Oh, thank you.
And you said you didn't care whether or not he didn't. I asked him what his favorite games are, and I don't care if it's chess. Well, good news, chess was on the list.
Yes, that's fine. I love hearing people's favorite games. Period.
Yes. So cards, poker, and gin were up there. He loves to gamble, but we landed on talking about pinball. And that was a lot of fun. And he talked about the pinball games that he loves and why he likes pinball. And it was a really cool conversation. And we also got to talking about the 2009 Ghostbusters game. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I love that game. I still go back and play that game every once in a while.
What? Who are you? Mike, you're so weird. Like, on Steam, I see it pop up so many times. You'll be like, start playing Black Flag on a Saturday at 3. It's just like, it's unpredictable.
So the reason why we were playing Black Flag is we were playing the multiplayer.
Oh, well, that explains it. All right.
Yeah, totally makes it.
Yeah, everyone goes back to
you jump around to so many bizarre choices from the last 7 years. You go back frequently and play the Ghostbusters 2009 game?
Yeah. I love that game.
It's got Bill Murray
the idea of catching ghosts and slamming them into the traps. I love that.
To be fair, I need to play it. I played a little bit of the Wii version.
It was $2.
The best version.
The Wii version was terrible. $2.50 on the Steam sale. How could I not?
Yeah, but still,
it is worth playing. As a fan of Ghostbusters, because it's got all the full cast, it's got all their dialogue. Even if the gameplay is all right, it gets the job done. But
do they bring up Onion Head?
No, I don't think they do.
That's an old inside joke.
That's right.
But what did Ivan Reitman say about the 2009 game?
He was really glad that it continued the story, but he was not. He thought the game needed to be more lively.
Did you ask him why Winston Zeddemore suddenly has a PhD out of nowhere?
We didn't get.
You didn't get to that?
They talk about Space Jam pinball for 45 minutes.
We did talk quite a bit about Space Jam.
And you tried the crazy Ghostbusters VR thing.
It was neat.
So the whole pitch is that it's amusement park style VR where they recreate the environment so you can reach out and touch the things that you're actually seeing. Is that do you see this as a viable future to change your outlook on amusement park VR?
I've always had a feeling that amusement park VR was going to be a thing. I would have guessed Dave & Buster's before I would have guessed Madam Tussauds, though.
Okay.
I thought that was, it's really cool. Because you go in with a team of 3, and it's an experience. There's a game element to it, but it's very guided. So you go from room to room and the doors open and you walk through the doors, you go into an elevator and the thing rumbles and then Slimer comes and he slimes you and you get sprayed with water. So it feels like you get slimed as he's kind of...
So that's what feels like just a light mist on your face? That's what it feels like to have Slimer go through you? Okay.
Pretty much. And then you're wearing a vest that has haptics, and because there's motion sensors or motion capture kind of nodes all over the gun and kind of in the vest, it's directional. So if you're turned this way and you get hit from this side, you're gonna feel it over here, and vice versa. But it's really neat. I would have loved to have seen some more gamey elements to it. Obviously, you're not gonna have a HUD or anything like that in VR. But the fact
you
that
say
you could reach
obviously,
out and touch a wall
am I nuts?
was super cool.
Why wouldn't you have a HUD in VR?
Well, I mean, because it's not designed as a game. It's designed as an experience.
So it feels more like a Sleep No More, interactive theater, bizarre experience.
Yeah, it really does feel like interactive theater. Now, there are going to be other bigger games that they do where, this was very linear. This was, so you walked through a door, or the wall got blown out and you walked through the wall, or you stepped into the elevator, but you didn't really have a choice. They're going to be doing other experiences where you can go from room to room, you can split up with your party, you can rejoin them. You ultimately reach the same end, but you're going to have different things along the way. Now, the coolest thing about this There were two moments. The first was in the first room where there's a chair sitting in the room, and a guy who was with me in my group sat down on the chair. So, and you could actually see him sit down. And that was neat.
The future of gaming, everybody. Sit down on an MF and chair.
In VR while you're standing.
Did you get were you able to like throw a trap or anything like that?
I think it automatically threw the trap.
What? That's the entire Ghostbusters through.
I know, sliding the trap out there.
So, no, that you didn't get to do. And they have a proprietary gun that's designed for multiple games. So, of course, it looked like a proton thrower. But it had like an alternate fire. It had a reload thing. It had a shotgun. You could cock it like a shotgun.
But you could.
I mean, those things didn't do anything.
You were like lassoing ghosts, right? Like in that. Did you do any of that where you were kind of like pulling them down? You
had to like
that's cool.
trap ghosts and like kind of get it to the trap and all that stuff. So you did do that.
Can you cross the streams?
You can cross the streams.
That's pretty cool. And it's totally safe every time.
You have to at the end. Can I spoil the end of it? Like,
yeah, I don't really know what this is. So yes.
Yeah, well, the other thing.
So at the very end, so like you go out into this roof, and it's very cool because they start having wind blow on you, so you feel like you're outside, and the way the floor is designed, it feels very rickety. And then you have to kill these like animated gargoyles, and you shoot them with the proton thrower, and they explode into piles of rock. And then at the end, after you capture this big bad ghost, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shows up. He rips the top off the building, and you have to shoot him. And then in order to beat him, of course, you have to cross the streams. And then he explodes, and then the whole room is filled with the smell of burnt marshmallows, which was neat.
That's kind of cool. That's neat.
That seems all right.
Smell-o-vision.
If people want to do this, are they leaving this up in New York City, or how do people find it?
Yeah, it opened on the 1st at Madam Tussauds in Times Square.
What a fun little journey.
It was a lot of fun.